What's up, YouTube? What's up, Roku? What's up, everybody? I had this screen at the end of my video. I decided to do a quick insert. I'm going to put it at the front. I think it's important to understand and know going into this video. This video is going to be about Roku, about the streaming industry, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Google, all of it. It's mostly to the perma bulls or everybody who's having extreme FOMO from Friday. Okay, FOMO is a killer, guys. Roku has been around for 20 years. If Roku was as great as you've been told, as great as everyone has said, it would have had it'd be shining already. Okay, again, a fact is a fact. I go over market share, I go over numbers, I go over everything, guys. They still don't make money. I don't know how a company can persist for 21 and a half years and then they come out with earnings and it's negative EPS. They don't make cash. They're cash negative. They're losing money. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know who's funding them. Something is very suspicious and very off when a company for 21 and a half years can't make money and is worth 92 bucks. I'm just going to throw this out there to the AMC fam. AMC hasn't made money for 4 years, 15 quarters going on 16, and analysts have given it a $2 price target. One even has a 50-cent price target on it. Okay, and it's like still got a $3 billion market cap. Roku was 6 on Thursday, 9 on Friday. It's in the same spot. Doesn't make any money, but it's way worse than AMC because it hasn't been making money for 21 years. At least AMC was profitable. This isn't. So how on earth is it 92? And God bless you if you FOMO in on Monday. But I'm going to do my very best to give you facts that might suggest that might not be the best course of action. Stay tuned for the video. I know it's a long one. It's about 25 minutes. Feel free to go on YouTube at the bottom right in the cog, the little settings cog, do like 1.5x speed. That way it'll speed the video up. It'll be twice as fast, but it should be easy enough to comprehend. And then you can slow down on parts that you really want to pay close attention to. Free. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Roku Bulls? What's up, Discord? I'm going to do a weekend video here for Roku for Monday. I'm going to be talking about Netflix, Amazon Prime, HBO, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Chicken Soup / Redbox, Fubo TV, what, I don't know, Disney Plus, did I say that? Pretty much YouTube, Rumble, streaming services, okay, and streaming TV and streaming content. I was on StockTwits, and I had to laugh. Someone said, because I posted, if you have any bearish anything, but outlook on any stock, sorry, just fix my lighting. Any bearish outlook, obviously the trolls will come out, the haters, and then just the hopium, the fanatics who can't understand facts from reality. And this is going to be a reality check on Roku. Okay? And I'm not whining because I lost or crying. I am trying to intervene on bogus information and pure hopium. Okay? I'm gonna lay out facts which are not disputable. That's what a fact is. It's not a guess, it's not a maybe, it's just undeniable and backed up by evidence. And then with those facts, you make your own decision. Okay? If you're looking to invest in this stock or go long, go short, whatever, if it's going to be a part of your trading next week, let's say, or in the foreseeable future. Okay, so for starters, Roku, it couldn't possibly be number one. It just can't. Okay? It doesn't make money. So by the numbers, it's literally impossible to be number one. Number one would mean you're profitable, make money, have the most subscribers. That's not Roku, okay? I don't know why anyone would think that or why they would pretend that that's a fact. It ain't. I found this article. This is from December. There's a ton of data to back it up, and not much has changed since December in this field, guys. We're only in the tail end of July. It's not like the graph would be much different here, okay? Maybe some things would move up or down a couple percentage points. By and large, nothing has changed, okay? The top video streaming was obviously Netflix. 21% of the market share. This is by market share. Okay? Prime Video, Disney Plus, then, tied with HBO Max. I would actually imagine Disney is probably slightly higher and HBO is a little bit less. Hulu, then Apple TV, and then you've got Paramount Plus, and then other. Other would be Roku. It would be, I don't know why they don't have YouTube and Rumble here, because I would imagine YouTube might actually be even higher than some of these. YouTube would probably be right after Netflix and Prime. I know it's very popular, but it's probably after those two, not before. Prime comes free with Amazon Prime, so it's only going to get larger as Amazon becomes larger. It will be number one shortly, if not already. Anyways, so it doesn't include YouTube. It doesn't include Rumble. I don't know why. It doesn't, like I said, it includes probably Fubo and Roku. What are we missing here? Like Fire Stick or Google Chromecast. Chicken Soup / Redbox, because that's streaming. I don't know. I don't know what other ones even exist. I know like CTV in Canada has streaming, so maybe that's like 9% is nothing of this chart. It's not even 1/10. And if Roku isn't even on the list and it falls in under or other, that means it's a percent of 1/10 of the whole market. So get your head out of your ass and stop lying to people and pretending like Roku is somehow going to compete with any of these. Okay? Roku, guys, doesn't make money. That's a fact. The earnings was we didn't do as bad as analysts thought we would do. Analysts thought we would do very, 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 very bad. And what we wound up doing was just very, very bad. They were still extremely bad. Poor. Negative EPS. They will likely be doing a capital raise after this move. Here's some more facts for you. Okay? There's only 3 other bars here that look anywhere close to the volume we had yesterday, and yesterday's was the most. Back in November, what happened the very next day after this? It went from 54 down to 47. It doesn't mean Roku can't go up from here, guys. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying what happened right after. It went down, it traded down the whole week, and then it finally went up, double topped, and fell. Again, way below what this candle even was. Then we saw it in February. It lines up with this bar. It does not line up with this and then another green. This green bar lines up with this. You can see it on the screen. See that thin line moving? I can't really zoom much more, but I'll try. So you can see there. Okay, so that's a teeny green. That's the middle green. And then that's the third white knight pump. And immediately from this level, it fell. Tried to dead cat, fell. Tried to get some bullish capitulation, and it failed. And it retested this blue line. This blue line here is going to be pretty important going forward, okay? Because as you can see, Roku broke up and out of this channel entirely. It's in an ascending channel, which is bullish, but it tested once, it tested twice, and boom, it broke out of that channel, again, on extremely high volume. Don't think people that are in the stock or having this bull mentality understand how much volume it was. After hours alone was 873K. That is 1/6, 1/8 of the normal volume, all on its own. On the day, it had 62 million almost. The average is only 7.71 million volume. Okay, that's the average. That is the average. These are stats. These are facts. It had it 796% more. 800% more volume than normal, and it was pretty much all buying pressure. You can add this, and we can call that about 850% normal volume. It will not have anywhere near that on Monday. On Monday, I predict around 9 or 10 million volume, so which that would still be 150% more volume, but it would be hundreds of percent less volume. I also imagine this thing is going to flush like a full toilet Monday morning market open. I would imagine in the pre-market, there's going to be an attempt to push it higher, which will reject and or completely fall flat on its face as soon as the market opens and people can profit take. And big money probably take some off the table. Okay, if you look at Roku, again, they do not make any money. Their earnings per share this year are down a whopping 311. It's not getting better there. Okay, insiders dumped. These are all facts. Insiders dumped. They don't own shit. Institutions own, but a large portion of that is Cathie Wood, basically. Okay, I'd imagine some profit taking is going to be happening there. Analyst price targets on this is like 72 median. You can find analysts' estimates yourself. You don't have to rely on randos. You can go find that. Performance year to date is 120% up. The mantra is not buy high, hope and pray it goes higher, then sell for a little bit of profit. It's buy low, sell high. 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 Okay? It isn't buy here and hope it goes here. Because now you've waited 2 years, a year and a half to get there. A year and a half to get there, okay? Here, you would have waited a full 5 months to get out of that position. And I guarantee you these people are probably out. There's no way they're not. They just had 5 months of hell thinking that they really screwed up, and now they finally got a chance to get out. Okay? So, what else does this thing show you? Here we go. Here's a more detailed view of market share and growth. And I can link this link in the description or in the comments just to give you an idea of the up-and-comers. I don't know, again, Roku's market share must be so low, like it's being dwarfed by literally everything. So I don't know why the market chose to reward them as much as they did on Friday, other than maybe money laundering, fraud. This is my most logical, reasonable understanding and guess of why Friday was so strong. Expected to be 1.72 trillion industry by 2030. This is bullish for Roku, right? Because they're going to be able to get their tiny little piece of the pie. It's going to be a much larger pie. So, I mean, they could see some revenue if they can make it to 2030 without going bankrupt. Okay? To do that, they're going to do a capital raise, just like Carvana. Let me load up Carvana for you here so you can see what I'm talking about. And any company that sees explosive growth like Roku did on Friday, they're going to be executives, and you're going to B. Riley Financial is going to be calling up, yo, capital raise? They're going to be getting hit with a capital raise and people trying to get them to raise money. Carvana, busted and dumped from 62 down to 44. Capital raise, but they don't make any money. This is the problem. So you've seen Roku doesn't make money. Carvana, they don't make money. It's a different industry, but I'm just letting you understand. Made a bunch of money all in one day, diluted. Okay? Amazon makes money. Makes money. Disney makes money. Netflix makes money. It's not hard to find this information out. Makes money. Okay? Roku doesn't make money. Please stop trying to pretend that it's number one at anything. It isn't shit. If anything, it's the bottom of the barrel. It doesn't matter how many users have it. Eventually, it might not exist if it can't make money. You cannot operate at a deficit indefinitely. That's not realistic. Why would anyone on earth try to argue that fact? I cannot name a business that runs at a deficit indefinitely. Other than the U.S. government. It's not technically a business, but it's publicly owned if you want to throw that label on it. And it's the only thing that seems to be able to operate at a deficit year in and year out. And, according to some people, that, another couple straws might break that camel's back. So, was there really anything else I wanted to add here? One second. Okay, so I did find this. I don't even know what this is. The gauge, Nielsen's total TV and streaming snap. I don't know what this is, but this is from May. This is a little bit newer. Total day persons 2+. So I'm imagining it's saying how much they, 2 people in a household might use in a day, and what service those 2 people use. So it's not looking at single people, but it's looking at households of 2+ people, which it seems odd because a lot of single people are extreme. But on this one, sure. I was just noticing that it's like Prime. Paramount Plus is not on here. Let me see if I can minimize that so you can actually see. Okay, so it looks like you have topping the list YouTube, which I mentioned previously, which I would imagine is one of the higher ones. Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Other. So again, you've got your Redbox, you've got Fubo, all these other ones. Rumble, Disney, Tubi, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. HBO Max, Peacock, and finally Roku. 1.1%. And this is of the streaming sector. Okay, this is like all consumption. Cable owns 31.1%. Broadcast networks, and then you have streaming. So this is their percentage of the streaming side of things, like linear streaming, it says. So you might see these streaming become more like 55, 70. I would imagine this is going to go just the spike at some point. Obviously, cable's not going to sit there and take it lying down. They'll fight, scratch, and claw. But I think we all know streaming will eventually become the vast majority, and it'll just engulf broadcast, other, and part of cable. So there is room for growth, but losing 700 million and then growing to only lose 500 million, let's say, or 300 million, it's a ton of money to lose, which would require endless dilution of the stock to remain able to pay their debts, assets, liabilities, etc., and capital expenditures. It's this logic, you guys. I guess I'll go with one more piece of information I found. So this is from Roku. Okay, this is 2022. Like, they came out with this in February. You can see this is Roku. I'll use this sniping tool, snipping, whatever, so you can see. Okay, So this is from Roku. This is Roku. I'll just read you again. This is from February. Okay. A lot of nice metrics here, but I think one that's important to pay attention to is this one. So their revenue per user is only $42 yearly. So this is a 12-month, trailing 12 months, $42 a year. Guys, I make more on YouTube in 1 month than they make on their users in 12. And I'm a teeny weeny 4,700 subscriber YouTube channel. I make, well, this month alone, I will make 9 times that. And I'm tiny, guys. I don't make shit on YouTube. I barely do these videos because that's how little I can think I make. And let's see. Their active accounts did grow nearly 10 million from 2021. But that's because the TVs are coming with Roku. I don't know if that's people actually using it. So they're kind of padding that statistic. Okay? All this sounds nice. It all looks great, other than what they actually make per person. They're going to have to continue to get more people to use it. Well, therein lies the problem. People, if you own an iPhone, how many times have you switched to a Samsung device or Google Pixel? Samsung Galaxy or a Google Pixel? Or have you just had an iPhone for like 15 years? Vice versa for Android users. We don't switch. No one's switching to Roku. Maybe 5% of people will switch from what they have and what they're comfortable with. And like I said, Amazon is free. Amazon Prime is free. And it's got partnerships with HBO and all these other people too. It's free with the service. So if you want free shipping, you get Amazon Prime. Now all of a sudden you're getting free video games, free streaming, free shipping. There's no reason to not get it. It's insane. It's the most value-added service I've ever seen in my whole life. The shipping savings alone pays for itself. And they lose money. They're still losing money, guys, even with. So let's see. They're active. Their operating metrics, their average revenue per user, right, in Q4 2021 was $40.67. It went up to $42.60, then $43.81, then $44 in Q3 2022. Then it actually dropped. Then it actually dropped a full $2 in Q4 2022. It's actually dropped to $41.68. So it actually went down. So it's not all roses over there. They pretty much know what they're going to make from a person. Around $43. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and split it down the middle. The highest and what they're at. Not even the lowest. The highest and what they're at. So basically $42, $42.50, $43 per user. So unless more users get on the platform, they're going to stagnate. Okay? They need more users. They need a never-ending stream of users. And Netflix has been trying to penetrate and grow market share for a very long time. And it's even having a difficult time to add anyone. Okay, there is competition overseas. With those people have their own service. Like they don't all have, like Netflix is basically almost all North Americans. You know, it's not abroad. So this is kind of one of the issues with Roku. 1 second here. So I want to show this. Right? So bulls are going to go, oh yeah, see, we told you so. Roku has a 50% market share in North America, surpassing Samsung and Amazon. So Fire Stick, and I don't know what Samsung offers. I think it's this, I want to say it's this Samsung News or something, or, well, this used to be a thing. It didn't used to be just news. It used to be like an actual free thing. What the hell was it? Samsung. Well, let me put it this way. If they have 50% of market share for a CTV device and they can't make money, how are they going to make money? Does anyone have an answer for that? Is Apple going to go away? Apple. Is Amazon going to go away? Is Netflix going to go away? No. So they're not going to get much, if any, market share from them. Okay? So how are they going to make money? What are they going to do? They're going to maybe have to charge people? If they start to charge people, okay, well, those people just won't. They'll go for the better alternatives, the quality alternatives, which make their own content, like Disney or like Amazon or like Netflix, right? I'm failing to see how they have any path to profitability. The problem isn't Roku or its service at all. The problem is the fragmentation of everything. There's so much competition. I just don't know how. I don't know how they get any more than what they have, or how that's going to even amount to a significant increase on their bottom line. And again, I'm going to just keep saying it. I'm just trying to find that app. They can't just stay losing money. You know, they're going to have to make money at some point, or I don't know, or I guess they get bought out and rebranded, or maybe the brand stays the same, but they're still they're bought out by Netflix or by Amazon or probably by Google. I don't know. Why wouldn't Google buy them or something? You know, they've got the Chromecast. One of these big companies that actually makes money is going to make them an offer they can't refuse. It's really that's really what it's going to boil down to, I think. Simple as that. But if you want to pop into a stock on Monday that ran 33% out of thin air, you do you, guys. You do you. I wish you the best. I don't really, because I'm in puts on this bad boy at close. Fibonacci retracement would lead me to believe this thing's going down, but I don't see it. I don't see what other people are seeing. We had it at the hotel I stayed at, a motel. It wasn't exactly easy to use, and half the stuff was like blacked out. Like, you know, sports was blacked out, or wasn't even live sports. So yeah, you could watch some game that already happened. It certainly wasn't live, and I didn't even have access to it. I was trying to watch something like live. I think it was a football game. Nah, wouldn't let me do it. You know, I don't know. Seem for the share price per share, super bloated. I don't know how they even justify those prices. I don't care what it was during the pandemic, you guys. I don't give a shit. I don't care that it was $200 or $300. It doesn't matter. So many stocks were the absolute highest you could even fathom or imagine during the pandemic. Someone said this wasn't a CV19 stock. I said, are you on crack? Anything that involved staying home during that time was that stock. Food delivery was way up, all-time highs. Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever the hell one that is in, the East Coast, Blue Box or whatever the hell, Box Food, I can't remember what the hell it's called. All the streaming services. Streaming came literally out of nowhere from some of these companies. Like, I'm pretty sure Disney Plus just came out during that time. Medicine, anything that involved home delivery or staying at home or entertainment at home, video games went berserk. Activision Blizzard, you name it. Peloton. I can exercise in my house. That outside air is so scary. I'm so terrified to go ride my bike. I need a Peloton. Really? You sure about that? You sure about that? Right? It's $6 price target on Peloton, guys. I don't even know how to show the chart here, so why don't we just Peloton, people post pictures of showing them as being used to, like, you hang your clothes on them and shit. $6 price. Why don't we take a look at what Peloton was, guys, during the pandemic? Whoa, it was $163. I guess it's going to go back to all-time highs because people still have their bikes, right? And they're still active subscribers. All the same active subscribers that have the Peloton or less. Same with Roku. They're at a precipice. They're at a peak. They ain't going to go any much higher. I don't see it. That's realistic. Head and shoulders and the death. Okay? I mean, and $6 price target. Unbelievable. Oh, I mean, how about we look at a different pandemic stock? Let's see what it was. Oh, 500? Yeah, that's right. 449. How about DWAC? This is all just during that exact same time. Oh, DWAC, $100. It was over. I don't know why this is saying 97. This was definitely over 100. I had this at 108. And it's at $16. I don't know. GameStop. Anybody remember GameStop? 450 from nothing, from like $8, $6. I don't even know. $5 GameStop. There was some stock splits in here, so I think that's why it's only saying 81 or an offering. I don't know. Something's up with these charts. Needless to say, kiss those pandemic highs goodbye, you guys. We were getting free money from the government. We were forced to stay home. Options were limited. It's that simple. You only had so many options of what to have and do during a lockdown. Okay? So, like, be my guest again. Keep chasing this thing on Monday, or all next week. But don't cry when you become a bag holder when it retraces back to, fair trading value. Which, any company to me that's losing money, the fair trading value of it, guys, is nothing. It's zero. It's maybe $1. I want to be investing in a profitable company. I guess that's just me. I don't want to say, well, they'll be profitable. How old is Roku, guys? It's 21 years old, you guys. I guess I should have led with that. It's founded in 2002. They've had 21 and a half years to do all of these things that the perma bulls say is going to happen. They haven't done it. Do the math. It ain't a $92 stock. Free.